Antarctica would be a love affair, exotic and intoxicating, and that Drake would be changed in some fundamental, almost spiritual way. And just when this hostile paradise had seduced him, he was going to have to leave and hate doing so. Like hell he would. From day one, he couldn't wait to get off this ice cube, especially after learning upon his arrival from his subordinates that it was in Antarctica that the old man back in Port Hueneme had lost his arm to frostbite. Everyone in his unit had been duped by the stupid cook. Now it was too late for Drake to turn back. He couldn't even return to Port Hueneme if he wanted to. The Navy had closed its Antarctica training center there shortly after he arrived in this frozen hell. As for the one-armed cook, he was probably spending his government-funded retirement on the beach, whistling at girls in bikinis. Drake, on the other hand, often woke up with blinding headaches and a dry mouth. Night after night, the desert-like air sucked the moisture from his body. Each morning he awoke with all the baggage of a heavy night of binge drinking without the benefits of actually having been drunk. Drake shoved a bulky glove into his pocket and felt the frozen rabbit's foot his fiancée, Loretta, had given him. Soon it would dangle from the rearview mirror of the red Ford Mustang convertible he was going to buy them for their honeymoon, courtesy of his furloughed pay. He was piling it up down here. There simply was no place to blow it. McMurdo Station, the main U.S. outpost in Antarctica, was 1,500 miles away and offered its 200 winter denizens an ATM, a coffee house, 2 bars, and a male-female ratio of 10-to-1. Real civilization was 2,500 miles away at Cheech, Christchurch, New Zealand. It might as well be Mars. So who on earth was going to see him paint the snow? Drake paused. The gale had blown over. At the moment, the katabatic winds were dead calm, the silence awesome. But without warning, the winds could come up again and gust to a deafening 200 miles per hour. Such was the unpredictable nature of Antarctica's interior snow deserts. Now was his chance. Drake unzipped his freezer suit and relieved himself. The nip of the cold stung like an electric socket. Temperatures threatened to plunge to 130 degrees below tonight, at which point exposed flesh would freeze in less than 30 seconds. Drake counted down from 30 under his foggy breath. At T-minus 7 seconds, he zipped up his pants, set a